Hello and welcome to a user engagement, and I'm going to call these. We have the pleasure of watching Sojar Gurkha sailing in the Friedrich de Gross, the tier 9 German battleship, and he has a very good game. Otherwise I wouldn't be showing it, obviously, but it's a very calculated game, so there'll be parts where you think, well, why is he doing this and what's he thought of? And this is the reason why I wanted to show it. Now I am actually in this game, so there will be a part 2 to this video, because you're going to get to see me from my viewpoint for a very different reason. I'm not saying I play badly. Oh, good. Oh, shots out. Oh, that's broadside. That's a broadside cruiser. Dispersion did not favour. And straight away the DD has rushed into A point here. He's guarding this flank. And his friendly cruiser has fired torps at epically long range. Why, I know not. There's no reason to suggest there's something over that way that we know of, unless there's a DD kicking around. And he thinks there is one because he's dropped off detection, yet he's still being spotted. So there's something which is definitely spotting him, and there's got to be probably a DD between me, him and the other things. So that was a good little preemptive there. This cruiser is turning back round. Oh dear, so he's going to get another second bite of the cherry. Can we get a Citadel? Oh, that dispersion is even worse. But good enough for government work. Fantastic. Front turret's loaded again. Kaboom. These German guns do have poor dispersion, but when they do connect, they hit hard. They really do. And he did manage to get his torps off, but with the Hydra running, they've been spotted well in advance. And there was a couple of salvos of torps there. That's definitely suggesting there's an enemy DD in the area. So good awareness from Sojar there as well. So here he comes. So he's slowed up quite significantly here, because he keeps checking to his left to see where his friends are. And you can see that the battleship that was to his left is pulling in behind the island. The DD is doing his best to keep in the camp. The friendly cruiser and battleship are also hiding behind those two islands to his left. There they are. So he knows that he'll be target Uno 1 very, very soon. There's only one person targeting him at the moment because the ranges are still pretty high. So it's only really battleships that are going to have a worry. But with seeing those 4 ships, and 3 of which can actually attack him, he decided to stop. And of course he also knows there's the DD in the area. The Hydra just managed to pick up those 2 salvos of torpedoes before it went off. So he made a really good tactical judgment there of what to do. So he slowed up, missed the torps, and he's going to keep these guys at bay. But he also knows he needs to turn around, because otherwise that DD will get him. So the salvos have come in, and now at this point he decides to gun the engines as much as he can to get round before they have another crack at him. They might be able to get 1 or 2 salvos off against him, but he's taken this opportunity to go for it. Why the DD has got close enough to be spotted, I do not know, considering this is the Friedrich de Gross and it's got a detection radius of, well, a mountain, to be fair. And he's also running a pure secondary build, which might not be the meta, or might not be the perfect build for these higher tier German battleships, but it is the most fun. I am a full secondary build captain, not because it's any good in particular, but it's a lot of fun. And yep, there's the torps coming in. This 3rd salvo from another 2 salvos. Can he duck them? He's going to take 1, which unfortunately knocks his engine out. Prepares it straight away because he needs to gun it past, and the other one does miss. Now he's got himself in a position where he's turning away, which is great. But his friendlies are still going hidey huggy island. So this Musashi is going for him. And this is a trade which is not great for Friedrich the Gross. A, you are a socking big target. B, you have 4 turrets of 2 guns per turret. So unlike the Musashi, who can bear 2/3 of his firepower ahead, he can only do half of it if he can totally bow in. And the Musashi shells can really punch through his armor, which is not what he can do on the way back. So he's in a negative trade here. But he's still slowing up, still allowing the secondaries to fire. So he's not playing hidey behind that island, even though he's in a trade which is not great for him. But he's doing it for his team. The more firepower he can throw at that guy, the better it gets. Torpedoes are out. So we're going to have to just wait and see if he turns into them. As you can see, the Musashi has now ignored him because he's hiding enough behind the island. Oh, friendly cruiser took an absolute pacing from that Musashi and has gone down. Lovely. Still even on ships at the moment. But does that torpedo connect? Don't think it does, but it does get another fire. 2 fires. The secondaries are starting to make their price tell. He was going to duck behind the island, but that would stop his secondaries firing and stop him from firing at the enemy. So he's turning back out again, so he can get at least his rear turrets into play. He's burning merrily. Musashi doesn't want any of that and is turning in behind the island. That's great news. It means he can actually focus on the Iowa. Still a very potent target, but not as nearly as potent as the Musashi and her big ass guns. So momentarily, just a little bit safer at the moment. There's still a DD kicking around who has had the habit of getting spotted. Secondary's out against Musashi again. But he knows he's focusing on somebody else. Nobody's targeting him. And another fire. Death by 1,000 cuts here, boys and girls. Shots out. These are looking good. Do they finish the business? Ah, bounce. So unlucky there. I think that's the destroyer torps out from the Sims. Come on. Does he take him out? Yes, it does. Well played, Sims. But once again, now he can actually push up. He's taking the opportunity to push up. And now he's just got an Iowa to deal with. Now, I'm not suggesting an Iowa is not a tough ship to deal with, but it's certainly a better... You can certainly angle against it, unlike you can against the Musashi. So he's in a slightly better position, so he doesn't really mind too much. Ah, more torpedoes. He knows roughly where the enemy DD is. There's the Sinop. Much better to go for a broadside target than one that's angled. Come on. Ah, dispersion. Dispersion. But he has brought up 110,000 points of damage. 120,000 now. So he is doing particularly well so far. Slowing up again because once again he's the furthest forward battleship. Pop the Hydro. And the DD is in range of the Hydro. That's a bad move. Shots out against the Iowa. Letting the secondaries do the work on the DD. And very nice hit there. Don't know if it was planned or not, but still nice to knock out one of the turrets. They'll have to repair that before he can get back in operation. More torpedoes coming in. But with Hydra running, they're likely to miss. And the Iowa is doing something that Soja wasn't doing and is reversing. So he could just trade and trade and trade and trade away. Takes one on the nose. Not too bothered at that, considering how many torps have been fired at. Iowa has repaired. And I think his friendly parachute got hit by a torp from behind him. So why he got hit when he knew them well in advance, I don't know. Enemy DD has definitely taken way too long to get out of dodge. We're in absolute point blank range territory now with all torpedoes fired. It's only a matter of time who gets the kill. Can it be you, Soja? You do deserve it. Yes, it is. Bring up the second kill of the day. Fantastic. So just the Iowa to really worry about. He's angling in, pushing into the cap. Fantastic play here. Not spectacularly exciting, but close up and personal. Really well done. Will he take a torp? He does take a torp. Does he take 2 torps? Yes. Does he take 3 torps? Yes. Shots out. Can he take the kill? Yes. Fantastic. 3 kills to your name. Doing well. Quick check to your right to see if anything's there, but nothing is there. And still, Sojar is the most forward battleship in this group. Just pushing into the cap now. But unlike before, where he couldn't really push into the cap, he's actually got support around B point. So his flanks are secure, so he doesn't have to worry about it. And hello, cruiser that was hiding behind the island. Using your radar for your friends. Yeah, I think you should have ducked out about 10 minutes ago, buddy. So Sojar is on your case. You're ducking, diving, but those secondaries are working you over something nicely. Ouch. And bringing up the Confederate Award. Well played. How many more awards are you going to get in this game? Well, I'm showing it, so he's going to get quite a few. Let's be honest, folks. Anyway. Shots out again. Come on. Oh, he's got to show broadside to somebody, that cruiser. Nice. Another 2 hits. Brings up high caliber. Bring up 100 and... Is that 83,000 damage points? Wow. And there's still plenty of ships on the enemy side to sink. He's burning merrily, but waiting to... More shots. Come on. Oh, bring it down to minimal health. Fantastic. Will he take the kill? Oh, he's pushed forward a little too much there now, because there's a ship that can get him on side. But he's not worried too much, because we do have still support over in B point. And he doesn't go for the killing blow against the cruiser. He decides to go for the higher health target, or the more dangerous target, if you so will. That's fantastic selection there. Rather than trying to bag another kill and his Kraken, he's decided to go for something else. Shots out again. Oh, the battleship is ducked behind the island, and that's bounced anyway. So he's now in a relatively safe position. I'll say relative is always a term. There is a low health Synop still kicking out over there. But I'd like to say just a little bit of word of thanks for sending your replay through to me. It was great for you to do that. And also thanks for all the support I've had. And bingo, there goes the Synop. Don't ever underestimate those secondaries. Bringing up his 4th kill of the game. But as I was saying, thank you for all the feedback. He's good awareness here. He keeps flipping back to see where that enemy Amagi is. But he's slowly working over the Demoinsky, which is far more dangerous at this time. Come on, can he get his 5th kill? Yes, he can. Fantastic. Brilliant. And well played. But he's now showing broadside, so the Amagi gets him in the end. However, damage been done, work has been completed, and he has come victorious. And what a game it was. Over 200,000 points of damage, 5 kills, Confederate, high caliber, 2 secondaries, kills, 3 citadels, and over 400 secondary hits as well. It's definitely death by 1,000 cuts. But more than that, it was really well played. So thank you very much. So like and subscribe. And just to prove that I was in this game, he's just swimming over, and here I am playing in the Seattle, just about to clear up the final cruiser on this side. And oof, you have to wait till next game for that. So thank you very much. Like and subscribe. If you've got a replay, send it through to me. Links in the description below. I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.